Excellent. Okay, so in your starting standing position, so feet are under your knees are under your hips, pick up the ribs, shoulders back, chin tucked in, and then just bring your weight even over your feet. You gently coming forward and back, and find that point where the weight feels reasonably equal between the front and the back of the feet. And then just get ourselves set, some grounding breaths. So we can breathe in through the nose, down into the belly. So one more. Good. So beginning at the feet, we're just going to come up and down on the tiptoes. Again, that awareness of even left and right. So if we've had pain in one side, we might favour the opposite side. So just be sure that left and right working equally. Good. And as we come up, just going to shrug the shoulders up and down, still coming up and down on the tiptoes. Good, then your arms in front, still coming up on those tiptoes if you can. If you feel the calves getting tired, that's okay. Try a few more and then rest if you need to. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one there. Good. Okay, so calf muscles give them a bit of an ache, shoulders warming up as well. So moving up the legs a little bit more. So start knee bends as if you're going to sit down on a chair. So start, ease yourself into it. Again, that awareness. Am I putting weight even through the legs? Or if I've had a painful side, can I begin to direct the force towards the side that I've had the problem with? So you're putting instead of moving away from your pain, you're moving towards it, saying, come on body, time to respond. Good. Okay, you can take your feet a little bit wider. Feet are at a bit of an angle this time. And then you're going to sink down. You're asking the hips to move, a bit more mobility in the hip joint. Yeah, 2 more. Last one. And just relaxing there, bring the legs back in, loosen up. Upper body, so stretching to the side, through the middle opposite side. Good. And one more on each side. Good. Okay, working up through the upper trunk and rotation. Keep your hips nice and square, soften your knees a little bit. Begin, rotate the trunk on the rib cage. The hips and knees stay facing forward. And then you punch through. Again, getting some nice rotation through the trunk. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1 there. Good. And then relaxing down. Nice big arm lifts up sideways, reach overhead and down. Bring your breath work back in. Two. And the last one. Relaxing down there, good. Okay, a little bit of balance work. Make sure you've got a bit of space around you. So they're going to bring the foot to the side and behind you. You're coming across and then back and away. Good, you're going to bring the arm in. Tap in front and away to the side. Good, and if you can, you can reach overhead. And last one. Good. And down. Excellent. Okay, switch sides. Again, it doesn't matter if you have a bit of a wobble. Keep yourself nice and safe. So leg to begin. And the arm comes in, so tap in the middle and away. And overhead. And last one there. Good. Okay, so feel all around the hips, core working, everything working nicely. And think about those roll downs. Again, just set yourself up, reach tall, nice breath in. On the out breath, just relax the arms down, tuck the chin down, roll down, slide the hands towards the floor. And you just go where you feel comfortable. Doesn't matter how far down you reach your body, you work to your own ability. Last one. Good. Okay, excellent. So for the next part, then you're going to go into that kneeling position. So you roll down, soften those knees, take yourself onto the mat on the floor. Hands under shoulders, knees are under hips. And then you're just tilting forward and back through the pelvis. Leave the head and rib cage still for the moment. Just bring the focus to the pelvis. So that tilt forward, rolling back. And gradually start to bring the rest of the spine in. So as you roll back, the ribs start to move. Roll forward, they sink. Roll back, ribs lifting, lowering. And then you bring the head and the neck in, and you roll up. Next time the head sinks, relaxes down. And sits back up. And then from there, just allow the bottom to sink down if your hips and knees will allow. Okay, and back into neutral there. As you hold that kneeling position, a bit of space behind you, stretch the leg away, and then return. Good. And then this time you're going to take the knee to the side. Side kick, and down, opposite. Change the angle, so you take in this direction, so knee to the side, and return. Good. If you need pause and a rest, take a rest. Otherwise, you're going to combine those two movements. You kick behind, down, side, and return. Away, down, side, turn. Yeah, all the time. Need to pause and rest, take a rest. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, one more on each side. Last one. Good. Again, just tilt forward and back of the pelvis, loosen off. Yeah, then sink the bottom down. Couple of nice deep breaths. Excellent, okay. You're going to come down, lying on your tummy for the next one. You might find a cushion underneath your hips in here, a little bit more comfortable for you. Otherwise, resting on your front. And attention then on the legs to begin, so just a bend of the knee and return. And the opposite, and return. It's a level one leg kick. Just activate the hamstrings, stretching the front of the thigh. Okay, and then from there, you're going to bend the knee, and then just lift the knee up off the mat, down, and relax. Opposite side. Good. You feel the muscles in your bottom, back of the thigh, stretching the front of the hip. Again, all the time, work at your own ability, rest if you need to. Good. Okay, we're going to have a little bit more of a challenge. Again, you do what you feel comfortable with. You bend the knee, you lift Then straighten the leg in the air, and then slowly bring it down. Bend, lift, extend the leg, slowly down. Last one. Just resting down there, good. Bring in the upper body. So 3 positions you can put your arms in. Direct the side, makes the upper body a little bit lighter. The action is to draw up through the top of the rib cage, head and neck, shoulders. Try not to thrust the chin up into the air. It's a nice neutral head position. Want to make that a bit tougher, hands at shoulder height. Good. You can make it a little bit harder still by having the arms overhead. Maybe you work at your own ability. Don't worry about me or anybody else. And that's one. Good. Bring your hands under your shoulders, tummy nice and tight, up into that kneeling position. Forward and back through the pelvis. It should become a familiar movement now, this pelvic control. And you sink your bottom down. Okay, easing out from there. And come round lying on your side. And start position. You're just going to bring your knees up so that almost like you're sitting on your side. So 90 degrees at your hips, then 90-degree angle at your knee. Top arm wherever you feel comfortable. And then from there, that whole top leg going to lift. And rep range, you're looking at 10, 15, or 20 repetitions. Okay, so you choose. I'll count out the numbers of the markers. So that top leg lift and lower. 5, 10, 15. If you can, do the 5 more. It's okay if you want to pause and have a rest. And 20 there, good. Okay. Bring your feet back in line with the body. So that 45-degree angle now for the hip. Feet stay together. You get open and close the knee. Same 10, 15, or 20. 5, 10. 15. Give it last 5 if you can. Don't matter, pause if you need to. Good. Okay, feet off the floor. Same 10, 15 or 20 repetitions. Open and close the knee. Ten, 11, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20. Down. Drop your knees back in line with your body. Still bent. Yeah, 10, 15 or 20. All leg lifting. Ten. 15. 20. Okay, so you're going to come out onto your back. Leg you've been working, bring the knee up. Okay, and so the hand's going to draw the knee across towards this shoulder. Okay, stretching the muscles in your gluteals. And just use the breath, nice deep breath. Good. Just relax out from the stretch there. Gonna switch sides, okay? So step up. Okay. Give you a moment to get yourself set. So then you have the first one, the knees were up in line with the hips, 90 degrees. And then knees at 90 degrees. Top leg then lifting, lowering, 10, 15 or 20 repetitions. Good. 5. 10. 15. 20 there, good. Okay, feet back in line on the hips. Yep, so feet in line with the body. 45 degrees at the hips, feet stay together. Open and closing, 10, 15 or 20. Ten. 15. And 20. We've got feet in the air, heels together, same 10, 15 or 20 repetitions. So, go. 5. 10. 15. 20. Feet down, drop the knees back in line with the trunk. Feet behind. Again, 10, 15 or 20. 5. 10. 15. And 20. Onto your backs. And the leg you've been working comes up and across. And drawing across towards the shoulder. Use the breath, nice, couple of nice deep breaths. And releasing down. You stay in this position, bring your feet and your knees together, and just gently rolling side to side. Quite normal, you might feel a few clicks or gas releasing in the spine. Nothing dangerous, harmful, or any problems there. Good. Okay. So, holding here, going to start with the leg slide, so you push the foot away, and then return, opposite, and return. Leg slide level 1, just getting the hip flexors working. A little bit of core activity, nothing too strenuous. Be comfortable there, and we want to challenge that a bit more then. Draw the knee up. And stretch away, back and down. Good stuff. And then if you want to add a bit more challenge to it, you can bring both knees in. So you bring one knee off the floor, both knees off the floor. And as you hold there, push one leg away, return, opposite, and return. Remember, you decide the level you're working at. So level 1, feet down. 2, single leg. Level 3, both legs are held off the floor. Get back a level if you need to, pause if you need to. If you're feeling confident with the exercise, you can bring your shoulders up. And alternating the leg work. Again, no pressure, you work the level you feel comfortable with. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. If your knees are in the air, just hold on to them with the hands. Take them down. Side to side. Good. And then back in and hold there. Working through the bottom, lower back, and the glutes. You're going to tilt the hips and start to lift. And just lower back down. Gradually going to build into the bridge. Again, tilt, lift a little bit higher. Back down. And then each time, again, another vertebra or two, so just coming out through the rib cage. Yeah, so you're into that high bridge now, rolling the hips all the way up. And down. Good. This time as you come up to that high position, sitting up on those shoulder blades, you're just going to drop an inch and then squeeze and lift. So a little pulse of that inner range. It's in your bottom muscles squeezing and lifting. Feel your back extensors, muscles in your lower spine working. Good. And then relaxing down. And again, just roll side to side, take pressure on the back. Good stuff. Okay, last bit of strength work and do a couple of stretches. So this time you're going to bring your shoulders up, extend your arms. You're going to pump the arms, keep the chin nice and open. Pump the arms like so, nice, good, short, sharp, no sort of wrist flaps, big arm that pumps. If you feel comfortable and confident, you can make it a bit harder. Bring your knees off, and you're holding that position. So 90 at the hip, 90 at the knees, chin open, big point on the ceiling to focus on, and pumping away with the arm. Find yourself a nice breathing rhythm. Feel your tummy muscles working, a little bit of pressure on your neck. You can alleviate some of that stress, take the weight to the head if you need to. Do 10 and then switch, 10. Yeah, 10 more seconds. Okay, now drop into the floor, hands into the knees, take tension off, relaxing down. head relaxed. And the knees rolling side to side. It's the hard work over. Good, so just gently loosening off the trunk as you finish. Excellent. As you come back into that sort of start position, you're going to come up into sitting. So you've got one leg stretched out, one leg tucked in. And just hold there, reaching down to the outstretched leg. And then we can switch sides. Good. Hands and knees. Let's tilt forward and back. And tummy muscles switched on from the workout, looser in the back hopefully. Just hold in the middle level. Your hands around to one side, so hands to the left. And as you sink, you stretch through the right side of your trunk. Good. And out and round. Good. Last time in the middle. Sink your bottom down. A nice deep breaths. Good. And you bring your head back up above the level of your chest. When you're ready, ease yourself into your standing position. And as you just get yourself reset, just stretch side to side. Good, just loosening those tight back muscles. And that roll down to finish. As long as your head feels clear, you're not seeing spots or feeling dizzy, reach nice and tall. Big breath in. On the out breath, relax the arms down, chin tucked in, down towards the floor, hopefully a bit further, a bit looser. And as you build yourself back to that upright posture, as you started, feet under knees under hips. Pick up the ribs, shoulders back, chin tucked in, weight even through the feet. Nice breath in. And breathing out to finish. Well done.